Sankarimme selvisivät pois Ruotsin metsästä ja tällä videolla ollaan kuuntelemassa ja oppimassa Filip Larssonilta, joka on noussut raketin lailla maailman kärkeen kädenväännössä. Joten jos kädenvääntö kiinnostaa, niin ehdottomasti video, joka kannattaa katsoa. Ja mikäli tulevaisuudessa reissuvideot Henrin kanssa kiinnostaa, niin käykää ihmeessä tutustumassa ja ostamassa legendaarisen HartSportin tuotteita, joka on tämänkin videon yhteistyökumppani.
Oliko toffee kahamelle?
We're here to learn everything. You have to say you haven't been in arm wrestling for that long, but you've like put a lot of money and effort into being the best. Yeah, and a lot of thought as well.
And it's been working out so far.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through everything I know, what I do, and how I can explain why I do it as well. Yeah, you're holding on there. You have strong fingers, but you can go again. And then it's just. As soon as you start squeezing there, did you feel what happened? Yeah. You gave me leverage, so when you squeezed here, I could pull through your fingers. If you hadn't squeezed there and just let go and slid up, it would have been a different game.
That's the main problem for me, that it's still hard for me to like let go.
Yeah. So slide up. Good. Just go out there, because then we're gonna slip. Good. If you come there, you can re-grip, because then you're fighting way out on me. So if you manage to come to that position, not in training though, because that hurts.
Yeah.
But in competition, if you get out there, then you can squeeze again, because then you're grabbing them out here. But normally, if you start going and I'm just gonna leave. You could just start going. Yeah. There is no one who wants to hold on to anything.
Yeah.
So now, when the strap comes on, it's about fooling the other one so he will hold on. That's the game now. Making sure the other person is the first one to hold on. I get him to hold on, so that's a good thing. He wants to, because he doesn't have a very good grip on my thumb, he's trying to get it. So that's why I can just like, I slide up and go out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when he uses a lot of energy to hold me down. So if I hold on to you once, so now he can access the height because I'm holding on. So what you want to do is keep containment, and from this position you want to do only this. Of course rise and roll as well, but with your fingers you only want to bend your wrist. You do not want to squeeze your fingers when you're fighting in the top line. So for me, I can almost have my fingers out here, and we can do it again, just to show what I'm doing. So I'm just cupping and rising and rolling, of course. So yeah, you just top roll again. You see, I just drive up, but with some form of containment normally. Just make sure, but these fingers never squeeze.
Yeah.
Because then it's so hard for you to actually get the height if you're squeezing. And I think that when you're normally pulling people, you're probably not squeezing them. But when you're facing someone who is very tall and they just start to rise and roll and hold the cup like that, you really like want to squeeze like instinctively, but you have to not do that. So you have to just slide.
What do you think about fighting for the height if the other guy has taller like hand than you?
Like if you have a chance to fight for it, you could, but the thing is you got to contain and pull the guy down then.
Yeah.
So you have to make him come down to you. So if you both just rise, you have to drag.
Yeah.
You have to drag and try to, if you come a little bit higher on his thumb in the rise, and then you can drag him down. And then from there we can go back on the height. But if you can't win that from the start, you bet like this is the only time I think the row is good in arm wrestling. That's if you have to pull your opponent down. Like that's the only time. But sometimes even doing that could be terrible, because if I think that's what you're gonna do, if you start pulling back now, then I will go hit over instead.
Yeah.
So I will change my technique. If I feel like, okay, he's gonna try and drag me down, then I won't fight you here. I'll just go more over your thumb then. you can be in the setup and you can just start pushing a little bit sideways, and you're like, okay, he's not very tight sideways. Okay, so I don't really have to worry so much about side. But some people you pull, like when I pulled the Dutch guy, Eric Kornvik, he was like this in the setup. So I knew that he's gonna want to go hard, like he's gonna attack side. So then you just had to go over him a little bit instead of. So I wouldn't fight him there because I know he would work. So then I just went over instead. And you always want the buckle or the strap as close to you as possible. If someone puts it there, you gotta have to get it back. So lean out a little bit and get as far forward as you can, because I can match you everywhere, because I also have it all down. So I'm not gonna give you a Danish strap. We call it a Danish strap because everyone in Denmark pulls the strap like that when they tighten it, just so they can win. So I'm gonna give you what I would say is a fair strap. So are you happy with the position?
Yeah. Do you want a loose strap for it? Because I feel like I want a pretty loose strap.
You can move around more in the loose strap, but you can also, like you see now, I'm pulling it towards you and trying to tighten it down. What I always do now, once the strap is set, I never pronate before the grip is set. So if you try to grab onto me, I'll just supinate. I'll just supinate. Because every time I supinate, can you feel what's happening down here? I'm actually climbing a little bit.
Yeah.
If I start doing this, it's like I'm not getting anything. But here, every time, I'll just lift my hand up, come higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And then I can see, you can still have the knuckle sharp, but now I'm way higher than you are. So that's why once the strap is on, it should be put on pronated, but then you just start to kick your wrist back a little bit and supinate. Get your thumb up. You've probably seen Devin do this move several times. Right now I feel that my knuckle is below yours, and you can actually see that it is. So I would not start here, but I could start here. So you see that little thing, just put my knuckle over your knuckle.
Yeah.
So when you start pulling, I will just make sure my knuckle gets higher. And I do that by cupping and rising, and also keeping my pronation. So if we go down here, now we're pretty much equal. So I don't want to be equal, I just want to have a little bit more. So then I'll come up. And when you start pulling, I will drag, cup, and back pressure. And I will keep that pressure so I make sure that this knuckle is below me.
Yeah.
Because as soon as, if I lose that, then I'll be in a worse position. So that's my go-to move in almost everything. If I know you're gonna hook, I'll do the same thing, but I'll move more sideways just to get you out of your shoulders. If I think you're gonna press with a flop, that doesn't matter that much. So then I will go more to attack your pronator.
What do you think is the most important thing for a top roller to protect against the flop press? Like straight from the start.
Cup and side. So you have to make sure you get them outside of their shoulders. Because if they're here, their flop press is weak. If they are here, their flop press is strong.
Yeah.
So
just going like here.
Yeah, even more side. Like you have, because you have to make sure that hand goes out. You make that line so it's here.
Yeah. Because if you go back,
Yeah.
you just give them basically.
You give them the time to go forward.
Yeah.
So I would never go back on a flop presser. Of course, I would go after I got this position.
Yeah.
But from the start here, if you go back once and I'll just go into a flop, and if you go side and I go into flop, you see where the positions change.
Yeah.
And position is everything. So that's why when some people go way high and back like that, but I still think you should, if you can, you should go side.
Yeah.
Versus a flop, because they're just gonna do this. So then you have to make sure that they are in a shitty position and can't get their shoulder behind. I usually never pull through anyone unless like it's very easy.
Yeah.
I just pull to a position where I feel that I'm getting a little bit weaker, and then I switch. So
Yeah.
like if I pulled here and I got you here and you can hold me there,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to continue there. I will go up, push forward, try to rotate your palm, pull out, pull forward, pull out, climb, and then go. Like improving my position over and over again until I can actually pin you.
Yeah.
Because it takes less energy from me and it takes more energy from you. So
Yeah.
next round, you'll be more tired than I am.
Yeah.
But if I keep trying to top roll you, and I can't, I'm gonna burn myself out. And you're in a pretty good resting position.
Yeah.
So always improve position. Don't try to pin someone from, if they have stopped you,
Yeah.
see that door is closed. Like that door is closed, you can't go through it. So it's so much about strategy, technique, and actually being smart on the table. Used to work on me, doesn't work on me anymore. The thing is, when someone grabs you low, you should never go back, just go up through. So we can do it slow, we do the same thing. So you can go there slow. You go up here, then you stop going back, because now you're already a bit out. So then you start pushing over.
Looks easy.
Yeah, because if you keep going, I'll keep going back now. So now I'm opening up because he's got control. So I gotta come in. I gotta come in. I can't go back. If I go back, I'll just open myself up. So you just establish the height by going up, and then you can start going. You have to come back in and go over. So that's why you have to be dynamic on the table and have various moves to counter. Even if they're grabbing this low, defensive move is still gonna be super terrible. So if I go defensive top roll with a little bit of low hand here, it's not gonna help, I think. So same thing, just go. See, from here I can't really, like if I start going back here, I have to like push him over, but now I'm also not deep, so my cup isn't as effective. So now I'm technically in, like now I have to pull through him. So now if you go, I'll have to see where, and now I'm opening up a little bit. And now my hand positioning is shit, so I have to climb. I have to climb, because if I keep pulling through, you see I started opening up. Because like he's too strong there. So you have to keep attacking weaknesses.
Yeah.
When he's in this position and he gets this, you have to force him up. Palm up. And you have to go up and over. Because going through, that was super strong. Like, I don't want to go there.
Nämä kädet on kaikilla ihan sairaan paksuja.
He's saying you're a pussy.
Yeah, I know. I know. You understand that? Is there anything special you want? You can have it on.
Yep. If you want to talk to
Okay. Okay, rise a little bit now, rise. Let go a little bit of the fingers and rise, yeah. Yeah, so let go of fingers, don't squeeze. Just slide, slide, slide. Elbow forward, slide. Uppercut.
Very nice.
That's the press coming.
Oi vahva.
Hey, slow down. Yes! I'm gonna remove all the footage from the previous.
Är du redo i höger? Do you have elbow to push in there?
We can go like there again. I will just try that. Yeah. Go ahead.
Keep pulling towards you. But not that, but keep pulling towards you. Keep shoulder forward. Like there. And now don't push sideways with your hand, but push sideways with your body. So you don't do this. You keep pulling here. When you're here, keep pulling, but you move your shoulder. So now your hands out of shoulder, so now you're in the worst position. Try to get your shoulder behind. And keep pulling towards you. Drag a little bit back. Try to open his arm a little bit. Drag back, elbow back, elbow back.
Yeah,
So use this space here.
Yeah.
Once you have the cup set, you can pull back, and then you keep moving forward and back. So once you have your hook there, pull your elbow back. There we go. Now you have more control. Make sure you're a bit more pronated in the setup, and then from there you cup and pull towards the other shoulder, and you shoot your elbow forward, and you don't hold on. Yeah. You have to be able to slide. So there you can stop it. So you establish height, and you also make sure he doesn't get to your pronation because you push your pronator away from him. Like you push your wrist so he can't access it. So you create space. You went a lot up now, but you forgot in. So up and in. And also way higher with the knuckle in the start. You gotta make sure that, because you're underneath him now. So you're a little bit like this. You want to be this. Good match.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
Good match.
It's good match. This is terrible.
Yeah. Good match is usually terrible for the arm wrestlers.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Your grip is quite low. And, like, is it always pretty low? And
Going on fingers.
On tosi vahva tää vasta.
no.
What?
He's laughing because it's gonna be so easy for him.
He's laughing at me, that's why. No?
Not even close.
Well, my left arm is the strong arm, so.
Tekee samaa kuin sä.
Kuka olisi hyvä vastustaja Suomessa? I'm asking who would be a good opponent for you from Finland on left arm.
En tiedä riittääkö. Mä koitan vielä.
Niin, et heittääkö Matti?
En tiedä riittääkö Matti.
We can try left hand, but
Nöyryttää. Näin ottaa pois. Thank you.
No problem.
you get fucked in the ass and you say thank you.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Thanks. I go like this, then I take a second grip. Like without changing my fingers, I go a different lane.
Yeah.
So I'm like a two-lane guy. First I go there, and then I pull
But
in.
it's so like because I'm the strongest on the fingers, but I can't really get anything out of my strong fingers.
But also, fingers is my thing. So should we go high? But I still want to go there.
That's the thing when I'm like trying to go inside, I'm like go here.
Exactly. Sweaty motherfucker.
That's what he says about my hand. That's my superpower.
Yeah, sweaty hand. One of the 1,000 lakes in Finland is your hand.
Yeah, and, like your fingers are really strong.
But that's the only thing in my right arm. Okay.
Jesse syvemmältä vähän kiinni. Ota säkin vähän syvemmältä kiinni, kun sä niinku, sulla on sormet aika tiukat.
Man har ju sina saker man kan och sen så har man sina saker man inte kan.
It's hard to go your fingers, it's impossible.
Yeah, and I can get like that's really good for me
Yeah,
as well.
I just tried to go on your fingers and no way.
Yeah, if you go, that's the lane. Yeah, definitely goes me.
Men jag vann ju nästa 3 rundor så att jag har svårt att tro att det var där. Och sen så kan jag
Tai niinku kannattaa harjoitella nyt kun on tuolla suht iso käsi, että miten sä saisit sinne niinku tilaa vielä työnnettyä. Nyt on aika hyvä kun haet nyt vedä kättä taaksepäin, vieläkin voisi olla. Nytkin on tosi kiinni se väli oli.
Samma du.
Oh, sorry.
Man, är du clean Johan?
Yeah.
Are you weak?
Yeah, fine.
But yeah, right now my right arm is like a lot better.
Practice climbing. A lot of climbing.
Yeah.
Right? You can get it down if you just keep going higher.
No. I mean, maybe, but I would feel it next week. Like,
Well, that's next week.
what's your goal in arm wrestling?
Just to have fun, honestly. Because
No more like going.
in strongman, I did strongman for 15 years, and
Yeah.
it was 100% strongman, nothing else in my personal life. It's just strongman. Now it's do it like a hobby. I train a little bit, competing a little bit, but not 100%. So we'll see. Just having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really strong back pressure.
So when people write to me on Instagram if I can make them a training program, I'm like, you're not gonna want to pay for it because it's like, it's just 5 exercises. Just want me to go through the exercises?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for cupping, I only use this handle, nothing else. And when the small diameter of the cone is at the top, I do high cupping. I close my hand around it like this. Thumb over because it's so small so you can actually do it. Make sure that this angle is 90 degrees. You go over to a little bit of a pronated angle, and when you pull back, you just cup here. You go out to straight and you cup as far down as you can. But I'm okay with not being able to cup fully down. I'd rather go up and wait because the start of the match is this. So as long as you're strong enough in this position, you should be able to be good. So, but when the weights are low, I cup as low as I can. But my cupping, like range of motion, you see, it's terrible. Like it's not good. So even when I'm fully cupped, I'm still not that cupped. Right now I can't do low cupping on my right hand really, so I'll just show on the left. Same thing, 90 degrees here. You cut through. This time thumb is on top because this grip is not, then you start grabbing it. Make sure that one is tight, so it's not here. You don't want it to be open. You just want it to be closed. You supinate and you cup low. Keep the pressure here, keep that tight. And same thing, just from straight down. That's the only thing I do for cupping, except for table time, of course. I just want to get the high cup and the low cup strong. That's it. And then I do supination. This wrap. Make sure you want to put the wrap on your hand, so you don't want to wrap it on your wrist. Keep the wrap on the hand. Pull in here and then supinate. So that's what I do for supination. And then I do back pressure. I only do pronated back pressure. I never do back pressure without pronation. Thumb wrap. Make sure that the wrap is on your hand and not down here, because that will make it way easier. From here, I do an uppercut movement and closing. So I don't do this, I do up, up, up. I try to keep my wrist straight because the more you cup, the less pronation it will hit. So wrist straight, squeeze your thumb and up. So that's for back pressure. And then I do rise. Probably too much weight for rise, but a little bit too heavy for rise. I just do dynamic rise. I don't do the rise stiffness. I just do dynamic, because that's how you're gonna fight with the rise. And you gotta always climb. So that's how quickly I can show you my 5 exercises. That's all I do in the gym. Wrist, wrist. Of course, sometimes I do a little bit of hammer curls and stuff, but that's like for back days more than arm wrestling days. And usually, if I arm wrestle every week and I do this 2 times a week, I don't need to fucking hammer curl. My arms are done. Like, if you arm wrestle 2 hours and then you do this 2 times a week for your arms, you're not gonna need more. Like, you're just gonna get more tired. Try to make it as simple as possible.
Yeah.
So, like, what do I need at the table? And then you need to practice table time way more. And you need to be efficient when you're practicing table time. Yeah. Like, you need to be smart. You can't just hold in bad positions just because you can. Get into good positions, but you don't have to be a dick about it to your opponent. And also, I practice a lot of reaction. So if we're pulling, and I stop you, I'm asking you to switch directions, try to hook, try to press, whatever. Just move around so I can react to all the different things, because you need to be quick to react in a match.
Opitko paljon asioita? Vai saitko vaan niinku, että oikeassa suunnassa ollaan?
Niin, no siis joo, ja siis kyllähän mun mielestä Filippi on niinku poikkeuksellinen siitä, että hänestä on niinku nähnyt alusta asti, että hän on tosi älykäs ja ajattelee tota lajia just niin kuin sitä pitäisi ajatella. Että, ja niin kuin kaikki mitä hän selitti, niin kuin nääkin hänen apuliikkeensä, niin on mun mielestä tosi fiksusti ajateltu, ja niin kuin, en mä tiedä voisiko niin kuin ton paremmin sellainen tehdä asioita, mitä Filippi tekee. Mun mielestä se on niin kuin tosi fiksu ajattelumalli tähän kaikkeen. Mut se, että niin kuin niin kuin Filippi puhuu paljon niin kuin siitä nostatuksesta ja asennon uudelleen hakemisesta, niin kuin siitä korkeudesta.
Juu.
Niin se, että se on mun mielestä kaunis ajatus. Mutta sitten jos sä katot niin kuin kaikkia muita, jotka vaikka tässä klubilla vääntää, ei niistä kukaan tee sitä, kun ei pysty tekemään sitä. Kun se vaatii voiman ja mun mielestä se vaatii vivun. Niin kuin ennen kaikkea myös sen vivun, että sä pystyt sen asian tekemään. En mä niin kuin voi lähteä nostamaan jonkun kanssa kesken kaiken, jos mulla on se kiinni se vääntö, ja mä oon niinku sellaisessa tietysti tilanteessa. Mun tarvitsisi olla helvetisti vahvempi, että mä voisin niinku korjata mun otetta, tai sitten niinku mun olisi pitänyt saada se toinen jo siihen tilanteeseen, että se olisi menettänyt jotain. Et ei, se on vähän mun mielestä se on, totta kai kunnioitan häntä, hän on paljon menestyneempi kuin minä ikinä, mutta se, että se ei niinku sitä tarkoita, että sä et voi vaan nostaa. Et se ei niin toimi. Sen mä sanon vielä tästä asiasta, että kun täällä tällaisessa porukassa on tollanen kaveri, joka on menestynyt, jolla on noin viksu tuo ajatusmaailma, niin kyllä näistä kaikista muistakin tulee. Ja sen niin kuin huomaa heidän kanssa tuossa pöydässä, että se ei ole niin kuin sellaista älytöntä repimistä ja riuhtomista. Ja niin kuin ollaan tosi kunnioittavia toisia kohtaan. Toki mä olin kaikista kunnioittavia, enkä ottanut missään kohtaa mitään.
Totta kai. Mutta tässä oli Ruotsin reissun kädenvääntö-video. Muistakaa HartSportin kaikki huikeat tuotteet, jotka mahdollisti tämän Ruotsin reissun. Ja onneksi tää nyt kädenvääntö, pätkä, päivä oli huomattavasti vähemmän sekava kuin se metsässä rämpiminen. Summuu, käykää ihmeessä tsekkaamassa sekin. Ja no, toivottavasti tulevaisuudessa päästään Henkan kanssa lisää heissaamaan.